issues that was happening with Kid at Heart. But yeah, what a fantastic replay. Okay, next one. Hey, Obi-Wan.
Hello.
Mr. Kenobi.
It's pretty like so.
How are you doing this evening?
Just a second, I stopped the stream. What do you say again?
Oh, just asked you how you're doing this evening.
Okay. I'm okay. It's about 6 a.m. In my country.
What?
I have a lot of coffee, a lot of nuts, so it's okay.
Holy cow, it's 6 a.m. Where do you live?
I live in Bulgaria.
Wow. Well, welcome. That's so cool.
I am a big fan of you of Tempo Storm, so I drop our Monday work to meet you in
What?
coaching session. Really?
Holy crap, dude. Thanks for being here. That's crazy. Okay, that's so sweet, man. I'm so happy. I'm smiling right now. Okay, hold on. Let me... Okay, I have to call you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gosh. Okay, one sec. I have to call you on Discord for screen share.
Yep.
All right, do you got it?
Yes, I see it.
Excellent. Okay. So, do you want to give a little bit of a backstory on yourself, like what rank you are?
Little backstory. All players here, it's my friends.
Okay.
We most of the game we play in 5, but sometimes we have 10 people together and we play with each other. So to rise our skill level. In this game, it's one of series of this game. So we know our strong and not so strong side. My friends know that Kael'thas is my favorite character.
Yep.
They know what danger comes from this character,
Yeah.
so they try to focus him.
Okay.
I know one big mistake of our team. It's our Lily. She don't take cleans on 7.
Yeah.
So Chromie with loop, it's a big trouble of us. But I uh, I know there are more mistakes, and I think you will see it, and you told me about it, and that's what I hear. Really, I want to know because I think we do all what we can, but we still lose.
Okay. So I think right off the bat, because you have a Lily healer, I would not be going Convection. I would be going the Globe talent that gives you your shield, Mana Addict. Just because Lily isn't a good like burst target healer, and they have a Chromie. You don't know if this is a stage dive ETC or a regular ETC, and basically, if you get slid at any point without cleanse, you're probably going to die. So I would definitely be going Mana Addict over Convection every time here.
But they have a free melee character.
That is true.
I will take Convection in 4 or 5 minutes.
That is true, but you also have to stay alive in order to flame strike.
Yeah.
So like
you're right.
Yeah, the difficult part is finding out whether or not it's worth it to go Convection to see if the extra what's it called? The extra damage and the fact that it doesn't even scale. Like Convection doesn't scale at all. Flame Strike does an additional 100 damage throughout the entire game, and 100 damage at level 20, level 21, level 22. It really just doesn't add up. Convection isn't as good as people think it is. Okay, but yeah, moving on.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah. So moving on, your main focus here should be comboing your E off of Garrosh's flips. So your entire early game should be or it's either Garrosh's flips or Arthas's W's. So Arthas misses W, so I would be paying attention to Garrosh right now and mounting up. So make sure you're on your mount here. Okay, so he flips. You have to E immediately off that. And you do. Perfect. Good stuff.
We winning most of the time in this game, but we still lose at the end, and we don't know why. I'm
Okay.
sorry for sandboxing. It's just because we try this mod. Nothing. We don't push button
Yep.
all the game.
No worries. Is there a way I can remove this menu though?
Yep. There are some button to.
Yeah, I can't see it. Oh well.
Strange.
Okay. Holy, this is a 40-minute game. Okay, there's gonna be lots of stuff for me to find then.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah, again, you basically just want to make sure. So like, even just if these are all your friends, when you have warriors like this and you want somebody as the solo laner, it should always be Arthas, not Garrosh. So Garrosh and Arthas should be switched right now.
I understand.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not good matchup, Garrosh with Sonya.
No. All right. So again, you just got to be watching for your warriors.
Yeah, we're waiting on the team.
Yep. So right here. Stun comes out. Nice. I think you can even do that a little bit faster than you've been doing it.
Yeah, but it's new Garrosh in our game, so I don't really know when he use it. But you're right, I can be faster.
Yep. Oh, you get her on the Q too. That's huge. All right, good. You step up and grab the globe. It's such a weird playstyle, like, because I'm so used to never seeing convection. So watching you just like Q like that is, to me, bad. But because you have convection, it's good.
I understand, but I know I play a little more aggressive than I need.
So right here, you should E. Yeah. Okay. So here you just didn't E fast enough. So you're basically always just looking for one of those heroes that gets out of position. So like this is fine. I think you not Eing here is perfect. But right when this flip comes through, you should be focusing your auto attacks and your W, and then you just E right here, and this guy dies.
Yeah, and I missed.
Okay. You'd like to watch the cooldowns of Kael'thas? Yeah, we can do that. So honestly, off of this, I would go top, because I think this is probably going to crash in and nobody's going to catch it. So you should not be grouped with the Triglav. You should go top to clear this.
I'm a little scary of Sonya and Malfeo, who can rotate to me and kill, easy kill. But right now, they're looking for opportunity all the game.
Yeah.
Just for me.
If you're worried, then just because the wave is crashing into your towers, they can never kill you if you just stand behind the towers and throw your spells.
So it's needed more to push top lane.
It's not even that.
Convection.
It's not even that. Oh yeah. The convection, the extra like stack or two.
Convection.
Yeah, that doesn't matter as much because you straight. I think this is 2 full waves that you miss. Is it 2? So yeah, as this crashes in, here's 1 wave that gets missed.
Yeah,
Minions still stay up here. This pushes in again. A second wave gets missed. That's so much experience. You guys would be probably pretty close to 8 if all experience was picked up bottom and top. And off of that, you guys aren't even ahead. So, like, you guys won the objective and you got a kill early, but you're actually just equal in experience because they're out waving you guys.
I understand.
Yep.
So, and there we don't take cleans.
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Oh, that was a nice stun. Oof.
Yeah.
That's fine. I think off that you should have just backed instead of tapping as well.
Yep. Two mobile character and yep, that's Romy gets an ultimate and this is the end for me.
It's true, but with Kael'thas, especially without Mana Addict, you want to save your taps for mana problems. And you see where Chromie is, so like you're perfectly fine to just walk like right here and then back. Because there's no way she hits you. Because filling up your health only with the wells is not good when you're playing a mana dependent hero. Oof.
Yeah, one time I will wait.
Perfect. I'm glad you stayed for the wave. Giving up the support camp's unfortunate, but you guys will actually have wave pressure. Okay, just kidding, they get it too. Oh, sorry, I was watching something else. I have to like prioritize speed through this one versus... Okay, yeah, you just get it. Versus watching everything just because it's a 40-minute game.
Yep, I understand you. It will be too long to comment all the moment.
Yeah, exactly. But sometimes that's how this map works. This map's wild. Oh, you went Pyro.
Yeah, I think they don't have a... they have a Marcel who will dive in our team. And we need something that can blow him up. If we don't do it, we don't have a lot of DPS, a lot of damage, so we just can't kill him if he dies. Because of that, I think Pyro will be better.
What do you got? Sulfur Smash and... Yeah, I don't think the heroic matters too much here. I think it's okay if you're going Pyro. Traditionally, I think Phoenix is just better most of the time, but if this is what you're used to, that's what you're used to. Oof. Yeah, so, yeah,
misplayed.
This is just a positioning error. I think you staying where you are right now is perfectly fine. You just hanging around here, just looking for spells when you can. That's basically where you have to stay. I think here better than when you walked up, just because then, yeah, Chromie can pretty much just free cast on you.
And I run out from Lily.
Yeah, and just make sure you're mounting up whenever you're up here like this, especially against a Chromie. Like, she's going to be throwing out her spells randomly. Always mount up in between, because then she has a reduced chance to hit you.
I understand.
Oh man, he just missed a slide. Wait, did that ETC just get a 5-person mosh pit right here?
I don't know about TD.
Wait, yeah, there's no sulfur smash. This is a 4-person. This is a 5-person mosh if he moshes, but he doesn't.
Maybe he don't have it.
No, he does.
Ah.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Alrighty. I think you going and protecting's fine. Or defending mid. Jeez, this map is so slow. Like, just no structures down so far, and it's 10 minutes into the game.
Yeah, but we both try to play safe. Because we know if we kill someone, we will push some line.
Oh yeah, you're right. I was watching Kael'thas. See, like, I think even there you should have thrown out your E onto ETC. So he slides 1v5 here. And they're showing mid, they were showing top, and they're showing bottom. So if ETC slides in like this, if you just instantly stun him, he should die.
Yeah, you're right.
And you have convection completed now?
Nope.
Almost.
I was died.
Yeah.
I don't complete convection all the game, and it was a problem.
See, and that's another reason why I think convection's a bad talent. I don't think there's like a single game where I would go convection over Mana Addict.
Most of the... Oh, it's right here.
Yeah, there you just can't walk up to Chromie. Team's turning it though. Dude, that Jug's got so much value.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of stun right now.
Yeah. See, like with your guys' comp, like the Arthas is pretty much unkillable, unless they put everyone up there. So like if you guys get this cap, you guys should just straight up all push top and take the wall. So like right now your entire team, ignore mid, and then just everyone push top here. Yeah. Okay. So you guys push it, but then you walk away. So like they're showing on mid lane. You guys should be. This is why these games go so long, just because people aren't able to highlight stuff like this. Like you guys get an entire wall off this, like both towers, and they can't even rotate up to you because you saw them on mid and they have to walk the safe way.
But they can come together, no?
That's fine.
We don't have a tier advance.
That's true, but you want to make proactive plays rather than just assuming that everything that you could possibly do, they're going to have an answer for. The fact that they were showing on mid meant that you at least have 8 seconds because they have to clear mid, they have to mount up, and then walk up. So that means I actually think you guys can even just kill the wall in that amount of time and then walk away.
I understand.
All right, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of times here where the shield would have saved you from certain doom.
Boom.
Ouch. Yeah, there it's basically like as soon as you have to, I think, be more cautious about where ETC is because you get the stun on a Malthael, right?
I miss it.
So like, even walking up
But
this
yes,
far,
I just ignore ETC and they turn in on me. And
I would never walk any further down than where you are, especially seeing ETC. Like you see ETC right now, he's walking at you, and your stun's down. Like you have to be walking back up.
yes, but I'm just in the place.
Dang. They basically just caught up in XP off that, though, so that's not bad. And their top is still just hanging out up there. Okay, I like that you clear there. It's good. Oh, wait. They're engaging?
I don't know why. Little
Yeah, it's
greedy.
pretty wild of them. And honestly, you're not even getting a lot of opportunities to use Pyro. So, like, you wind it up here. Right as I say that. Yeah, I think part of what I'm noticing is that you're not respecting your opponents based on what you have. So, like, when you first die to a Chromie combo, you should know that you can never, ever walk up to Chromie or else she's just going to ult you and kill you. But then, like, here, you walk up close enough so that she can ult you again. Yeah. And that happens a few times. All right, we'll wait for you to come back up. Wow, that camp ends up taking top fort too? Holy cow.
Yeah, we think we can fight for object on bottom, win it fast and land or trade. But
it's not a bad choice. Nice, this guy's definitely gonna die. It's the solo Lily DPS. Holy crap. So then off that, like, you guys have to get something, you know? Like, you got 3 kills, so push a wall. Like, right here, just brute force mid. Like, you can probably even just take the fort. Oh, she's dead. E. She tries to use bye-bye. And then, like, here, like,
yep.
Arthas just needs to walk up and tank the fort. And then you guys just have to pump damage into it. Yeah, there we go. Good. Now now you have to do the opposite, or the exact same thing that they did to you, and push up top.
Maybe mini boss, or we don't need it.
No, the support camp. Support camp's great. Picking that up is really good. Controlling support camp on this map is very, very powerful.
Okay.
And yeah, Chromie's bye-bye talent. Oh my gosh, the worst talent in the game.
Now they gank our Ragnaros, and we play little passive.
See, like, this is another one of those cases where I feel like you guys just... you see them all bottom, you should immediately be pushing top, because you can get fort here. So you're trading 1 kill for a fort, and they already get the fort anyways if they just stay down here. Like, you guys rotating to willingly take a 4v5 is a huge misplay. Because even if you all rotate down there, you don't know that Chromie's not there. Actually, you do, because she just resurrected. But she's on her way right now. So you guys are willingly taking a 4v5 when you can just take a fort instead.
Yeah, for free. Almost for free.
Yep, for 1 kill. And that would have put you at 20 also. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things because the objective is going to spawn pretty soon. Sorry.
Yeah, I think we focus on ganking more than we need.
Yep. I think you guys have to be kiting upwards here.
Just the mosh.
Yeah, how do we get in this position? Okay, so you guys get the kill. But then off of this, everyone should be kiting up. Like, kiting up in a way.
Yes, it was a shorted wave. Shorted way.
And what are your spells here? Yeah, you do. So you can DE ETC and Lucio away. That might be enough time to get you guys to safety.
I tried, but hit only ETC.
Yeah.
And I think I can break the mosh pit if I don't use it so fast.
And there's a point there where you walk back into the mosh pit, but I don't think it really matters. I'm pretty sure you just die anyways. Yeah, this map's wild. All right. Slowly whittling down structures. Okay, you guys can't do anything until everyone's back alive. All right, enough time to contest. Molten Core goes out. Ooh. Okay, so here you should be looking at using your stun on the kill target, not ETC. Because if you watch, we get the flip over onto Malthael, and then Syndragosa hits him, and then Garrosh taunts. So right here you can DE.
Yep. So he
Oh, you don't have...
can use his ult again.
Yeah, and I think if you land the stun on him before he gets this heroic off, you can kill him. He should have died there for sure.
Right.
And part of that is just paying more attention to what your teammates are doing. Nice. Was using his Eve to stop the ETC slide strictly a mistake? No, not necessarily. Just because they've got some other ways of interrupting. Well, I guess they already used Sulphurous Smash, so... and Garrosh would be the only other one. Does he have Indomitable? No, he doesn't. Okay. So then, given the context, no Indomitable, then yeah, probably just saving your E for Mosh Pit.
I understand.
Okay, so 3 dead. Again, you guys should just be like brute forcing down a lane to try to take structures or like take away camps from them or something like that. Oh no. There's the taunt. This guy dies, right? Yeah, okay.
He will, but we was too greedy at this moment.
Do you have your E? No. Wait, did you just use it? Where did you use it? I think so.
Where is it?
Okay, so you have D and E. So you have to let Garrosh get in there. So you Q and then use D and E. Yeah, you have to wait for Garrosh. Because then he taunts and you E right here, and then he dies in the E.
Yeah, I just got afraid that Garrosh will lose him.
You gotta trust your teammates, man.
Right.
Yeah, and then we stay for a little bit too long. Ooh, that's scary.
Yeah, and we stay too long.
Yeah, and with no Lily, just get the pick and get out. But even so, like, you guys decided to go and take their camp away instead of just going bottom and body tanking and just killing structures. I think it's always more important to kill structures than looking to take away camps like that. It's because, like, it's 21 minutes into the game, 22 minutes into the game. What you want to be doing is opening up win conditions. So you want to be able to kill 3 of them and then just core. That's why, like, games should never go this long for that reason.
So we all play a little passive, right?
Yeah, yeah. Just more structure-focused games. That's all you need to really do. Because, you know, I was highlighting it earlier when you had the easy camp pushing top and you guys didn't take the fort. There's also when they all dove bottom onto your Ragnaros, you could have taken top fort, stuff like that.
understand.
And yeah, when Garrosh, just reading the chat here, when Garrosh queued Malthael in, he shouldn't have flipped. He should have just taunted right off the bat and then walked up and thrown if he needed to. Oh, this is perfect. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly how you guys need to combo. But you see what I mean? Like, if you had Phoenix down in this entire area, I feel like it'd be gaining so much more value than your Pyroblast.
Yeah, maybe, but I prefer focus one target. You think it's wrong? You think split damage when they have Lucio will be more value?
I think the zone control is just invaluable from Phoenix. And the thing is, if Lucio wants to... It's hard to say. Okay, how do I word this best? If you're just trying to blow up one target, you already have the tools to do that. You have the Garrosh combo plus your stun. Like, that's more than enough to get a kill. And it's just like, it's comboed on top of the frequency at which you use Pyroblast to actually get a kill. I think you've used Pyro 3 times this game so far, whereas you would have been able to use Phoenix probably 10 plus times. So it's just the value there that you get too. And also, this is a map where you control a single zone. So zone control heroics like Phoenix are so much better. Because you can just drop the Phoenix over here while they're trying to push in, and they can't do it without taking an insane amount of damage.
I understand.
So right here, you guys need to put one person, probably Arthas, on the point, and then everybody else push the fort. There's no point in having everyone here. It doesn't do anything.
We just wait. You're right. They only two.
Yep. You guys can be pushing the fort instead. Or even like pushing up the wave. But yeah, you guys are like at this point literally not doing anything. Because they can't contest you.
Yeah, we're just losing time.
Yep, exactly. We could have cleared mid, like cleared bottom, just try to gain more pressure elsewhere.
And now...
Now they flank.
Flanked us.
Loktar.
Ooh, this is a really tough fight here. Yeah, I seriously, I think you really gotta play some games without Pyroblast. I promise it's better. And here you had to save your E for ETC, so it has to go on him right now, and then you live. Not even to interrupt Mosh Pit, but just to interrupt his slide. This is a wild game.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, skipping forward to you being alive. Holy, that was a weird interaction. Two tanks driving is bad? Yeah, because then, like, a lot of the time, or not even a lot of the time, but I feel like if anything, Kael'thas should be driving. You want vulnerable targets to be driving.
Yep. Driving robot.
Yep.
But, yes. I main DPS, but it's vulnerable.
Sorry, could you say that again?
I'm main sort of DPS of my team, but you're right, I'm vulnerable.
Yeah.
They can kill me easy, and robot can save me.
And you can still do a lot of damage from the robot. And even if you feel like you find like a really good opportunity to maybe make a combo or something like that, you can just hit R or, yeah, while you're inside and just get out of it quickly.
Right.
See, like, this is another case where zone control would be so huge. Like, if you just drop Phoenix on the point. Oh, you guys are in trouble. Oh, and here comes the pyro.
Yeah, but wrong target.
Yeah.
We kill it, but
Why, they are pushing in for like no reason here. Nice. Oh god, death metal.
Yeah. It's Chromie was just crazy. And again, you're right. We have 3. They have 2 right now.
Yeah, exactly. So you can safely, and you know that one of them just backed. So here, you can take their camp, but push out the wave first. Because if you went and killed the wave first, it would be here crashing into Malthael, and you'd actually know where he is. And he'd be dismounted, he'd be in trouble. He wouldn't feel as safe to just walk in there like that.
Right, and maybe cam not so needed in this situation.
No.
Where we have 20 plus levels.
Alright, I like your positioning. Very far away from anything. Oh my gosh, and they just come... That's okay. You cannot move now.
But you see me.
Oh man. You're okay though. This is actually like
I'm
really
okay,
good.
But I can DPS fight on the other side, and I can go there 2 tank on me, and I can do nothing to them.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, they just kill me. I can't come to Lily for healing. I can do nothing. I think it was a bad spot.
I think it's insane that they decided to hard flank like that. That's what I think. I think you being there was smart. They're actually insane for flanking like that. Off this though, I wouldn't have walked to the right. I would have taken the tram and walked up.
Right.
Like get over to your use the treadmill to run away.
And I scared as
You have to use it to try to escape there for sure. Okay.
Okay, and I understand now that it's still that mistake. We take robots, we
Push
have
hard.
lead on leave people, but we do almost nothing. Oh,
You get the keep, which is huge. Walk for mid keep too. Wait, you get 2 keeps?
yeah, we do, but I think someone of us die in this fight. Oh, no, a mistake.
So now, once you get 2 keeps, you pretty much don't even have to play and you'll eventually win. You're at 30 minutes into the game.
I think so. I think that, guys, just relax. Defa lanes, stay together, heal up, and we don't need fight.
No, fighting here is absolutely insane.
But something goes wrong.
Yeah, no, fighting is a really, really bad call. The only thing they have to do something in order to win this game now. Like, you guys can actually just, like, sit safely and wait for the next objective, and then you're going to get the pressure from these waves that's going to threaten core.
Yeah, they need to be split to def lane, and that's our time to fight.
Yep.
They need or fight or def they core.
See, like, look at this. Even right now, like, you guys just took bottom and you already have 2 katas on it.
Yep, and they split right now. But we already lose 2 people. I don't know what catches them there, why they don't run. But
I'm not sure either.
In this opportunity, we lose advantage.
Yeah, and Malthael no one can stop death. So, killing him is good and everything, but he's just back on the map. Even just like fighting up here like this and blowing heroics, like you guys don't have to do that. Give them the support camp. It doesn't matter. Wait for one of them to show bottom to defend and then fight. You just have to play safe. So like right here, as soon as Chromie shows up, you guys can now step out on the map and look for fights.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know why we don't do it. Maybe because too heroic was down, but I think we still can win without too heroic.
This is a good fight for you guys right here, because Sonya is showing bottom lane. This is a very good fight.
And we will do it, but you know the end.
Oh man.
Yeah, Malte will do just on me. Not good split up.
No, everybody just splits so hard. See, like, Phoenix?
Yeah, and Phoenix again. Phoenix.
See, look how many times I have to send people down. Like, it's a free win for you guys.
Can we fight for V4 when Sonya in death?
Pardon me?
Do you think that we can fight for the object when they split and Sonya was death in the core?
Yes.
When we lose one man and they
you have
lose
to.
one man to death.
You have to, because if you give them the objective, they just win. It's a 36-minute protector. It can just solo end. So you have to go fight down a man, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So for you personally, I think you got to rework your talents. I think if you're going convection, the only time you should ever go convection is if you're KT on like Braxis holdout. That's pretty much it. Every other game you should be running Mana Addict just for the survivability. Like Kael'thas, yes, convection makes you do a little bit of extra damage. However, it doesn't scale. It's always just a flat 100 damage. And at this game in particular, you're doing an extra 100 damage onto what is this? Oh, ETC's in there. Yeah. So like Sonya, you can't even see it. You're doing an extra 100 damage at level 26. It's almost irrelevant.
Almost nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, the only map where I could ever see convection is Braxis, but even then, Braxis is so easy to stack your globe. So I personally never, ever go convection. I absolutely hate the talent. I think it's awful. And then second, I think use of Pyroblast, you almost got no value out of it this game. And it's so hard to do. It really is. Like, it's so hard to make it work in comps. And then the last thing was just making sure you're following up a little bit quicker on your warriors' engages and watching for their main engages. So knowing that ETC doesn't go stage dive means his only way of getting onto you is by sliding. So if your warrior doesn't get like a crazy combo and a pick, then you don't need to be using your E ever. You basically just have to save it for ETC trying to kill you. And if he's not trying to kill you and he's just trying to slide on other people, then you have to stay out of range of his slide, but in range of being able to interrupt Mosh Pit with E.
I understand, but you see in this game, ETC was hard for me, but in early minutes, first fight or two first fight, you told that I need positively use E aggressively to continually stun target that my tank was engaged.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, if your tank gets a combo onto somebody, you should be using your E to combo off of that stun, unless you see ETC literally like walking up to you on his mount. Because if he does that, then what's the point? You just trade 1-for-1. Instead, you should be Eing away the ETC. Honestly, your warriors should never let ETC walk up to you for free like that, but that's another case entirely. There should be almost no way that ETC flanks you and gets a mosh pit off. or a slide off. But in the cases where you do see him doing that, you have to change your thought process to make sure that you're not letting him. Because there's so many times where, he walked up to you basically and queued you, and you had your E available, or you used it on another target moments prior.
Yeah, I have a little more problem of ETC than Sonya
Yeah,
with the jump.
exactly. I agree. So as soon as that started happening to me, if I were you, I would have been saving my E for ETC mainly. But yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Right on. Well, thank you for the submission. I appreciate it. Did you have any questions for me?
Yep, if you can, just maybe you see in some situation, can you tell me some commentary of other players? They are my friend. They be really pleased when you just what you see in this moment. Maybe you see Garrosh engage was good, or maybe ETC was impressed you, or maybe something else. Just
So
anything.
critically, your team in general, you guys have to work more off of each other. There's a lot of times where I saw Ragnaros just throwing Sulfur's Smash without any CC. So Ragnaros, he has to wait for the Garrosh flip or a taunt, and then he Sulfur's Smashes off of it. Same with the root from Arthas. So Arthas root goes out onto a target, Sulfur's Smash follows up, and then your damage off of that. And then also another critical thing for Garrosh, there was the time when you guys invaded over here, where he Qs, and then there's 2 minions in front of him. And if you ever get an enemy with your Q and there's minions in front of you, it always prioritizes whatever's closest to you. So he can't flip. He has to taunt right there. And just knowing that difference with Garrosh is going to help him out a lot. When these guys are playing double warrior comps, they have to make sure that they're not pushing out too far past. Like, this comp should be a protect the Kael'thas comp. Like, they should be making sure that ETC can never get onto you, that Sonya has Arthas E on her at all times, stuff like that. And then also when, like, the early game, Garrosh ended up being in the solo lane. That can never happen. It should always be Arthas.
Right.
You, Garrosh, and I guess Lily at this point should be together. And then there should be solo Rag and solo Arthas. But aside from that, mechanically, things were pretty good. Obviously, some missed spells here and there. But yeah, mainly, like, I just want to see them protecting their resources more, making sure that you're safe and that Lily's safe, and knowing when to not engage. So, like, there's the point where we were talking about you guys just took mid keep and bottom keep, and then like Syndragosa came out mid, and then like they kind of forced a fight over here while you guys were wanting to back and stuff like that. So just making sure that everybody's always also on the same page. But if you guys can figure that sort of stuff out, I think you're going to be able to perform really well. And also just keeping more of a focus on taking down structures instead. Like I said, there's points where you guys had top camp and they all showed bottom, and you could have taken top fort really early. All that sort of stuff really adds up in the long run. So
Yeah, right. It's XP advance, talent advance, and so on.
exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thanks for submitting the replay.
You too.
Okay, take care.
Good luck.
Bye. Right on. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of talking. I'm going to go grab some water. I'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere.